Please, no code names. Call me Jean.
What's up everybody, it's your boy Carpo here with another Marvel Heroes Omega video, and today we're going to be showing you how you can easily pass your cosmic trial with Jean Grey, one of the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse. Now, Jean Grey is pretty awesome, and she is nice. So we're going to go over her stats and show you the build that I got. Now, as always, the Cosmic Spirit, you want to make sure you can go invisible, makes things so much easier. Now for the medallion, I went with Momok Medallion, so you have a 5% chance we get hit with a psychic power to confuse enemies, and we got some dodge rating on that. Our legendary, we have our Omega legendary, Flames of the Phoenix at rank 1, and our gear, we have super hero gear situated around, pretty much everything. Our unique ring, we have +2 attributes, and these are the artifacts that I am using for this build. Last but not least, we have the complete Radical Subterranea for that +1 to all attributes and defense. It's going to top us around 34,000 health, 43% on the damage reduction. As you can see, the build is not that great, but we're going to get it done. Now, these are her talents. You want to go with Unleash the Phoenix. When you do this, you're going to change everything, alright? You're going to change the keyword and powers and make this a fire build for Jean Grey. Alright, so we're going to have to select that. Now for our powers, we're going to go off with Flaming Debris, our ranged fire. This is going to be our spammable ability that we're going to bind to X. So also give us some health back when we use that ability. Now for our signature, Crushing Telekinesis, we're actually going to bind that to square. So whenever we have it available, we can use it, and it comes quite often. Now for our next ability, we're going to actually use our ability that comes with our enhanced costume for Jean Grey, and that is Phoenix Tomb. It's a ranged psychic energy, but it's also going to slow down enemies and it's going to weaken them. Now if you don't have that costume, you can alternatively use this ability instead. It's going to also slow them down as well, so you're not going to really miss too much, and that is Flaming Maelstrom. So you can use that and put it right there on triangle and bind it there. Now for our next ability, we're going to go with our ability to get out of those crowd control situations, and that is Phoenix Charge. So we're going to go ahead and bind that to circle. Now for our cycle of combos, we're going to go with Cryotic Barrier. We're going to bind that to square, and this is going to do a nice damage, and then we're going to hit them with Psychokinetic Implosion. We're going to bind that to triangle, and then for circle, we actually going to use our talent, and this is going to transform into Tactical Destruction. Alright, so we're going to bind that to circle, and then last but not least, we're going to hit them with our final ability that we're going to bind to X, and that is Debris Storm. So these are going to be our cycle of abilities and combos that we're going to use. Now let's go over her talents. Like I said earlier, we're going to use Unleash the Phoenix in the first slot so we can get our fire abilities for this build. The next one is go with Psionic Barrier. As you can see, we get +200 damage and we get that nice cooldown for those abilities. Next up, we're going to go to Heart of the Team, so we get 25% Phoenix Force Regeneration. And then in the next slot, we're going to go with Environmental Hazard. So Sideshow transform into Tactical Destruction, and Telekinesis inverts and hold abandoned vehicles at enemies, and it does major damage as well. Then last but not least, we're going to go with Control Engagement. So we get +100% crit chance on that. Now for our synergies, this is what we're using. We got melee, psychic, and range damage, bonus attack speed, damage over time, damage versus bosses and normals and elites, defense, deflect, and dodge rating, durability and fighting attribute, health, regen, health on energy, and spirit. Now as far as our Affinity Points in the mind, we have 80, and we're going to put that in a little bit of crit, but mostly in our spirit. We got +125. Now for the power, we got 20. We're going to go with brutal damage on that, and then in reality we have 4, and those 4 is going to be based on our signature power damage. Alright, next up we have 13 in assault, so we can get that health regen going with against all odds and inner resilience. And then in the space we went with 50, and we have that in our defense rating and a little bit of health as well. And then last but not least, we're going to go into the time and get that lovely attack speed. Now with that said and done, let's see Jean Grey in her Phoenix form and her cosmic trial. Nice, and that's gonna end it for this video. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to drop on a like on the video. It definitely helps out the channel. Now get out there and have some fun with Marvel Heroes Omega, and I will see y'all soon.